Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, stream. How we doing? Right, I think everything should be pretty good. Okie doke. Right, so hello everybody. Welcome back to another editing / behind the scenes stream where I will be editing videos. At least one video. I'm gonna definitely get one out of the way. Got a very simple edit coming that I'm working on today. I'm actually quite behind in editing, which is kind of unfortunately a normal occurrence. So it's actually going to be the video that's going to be releasing today, as long as I get it done and get thumbnails done and stuff. So that's what I'm going to be working on today. Everyone is welcome. If you just want to join me and just, you know, have me in the background, not necessarily me talking. I'm going to be very quiet normally during the stream. But if you just want to work together while you work on whatever you're working on, doing some art, homework, coursework, I don't know, whatever you're doing, editing, setting up stream. If you just want to have me on the background as like a work companion, feel free to do that. If you have questions, again, always welcome. I will unmute and stuff to answer questions and chat. But I'm going to be working on my edit. That's the plan. I've had to do a little change to stream. Had to change the music purely because got a little copyright flag using the music the last time that I was using previously. I guess it's never been a problem before until I started to do these streams where I'm sitting very quietly and it's just the music playing, that it became a problem, I guess. So that's what it is. I've sourced some new music, which hopefully will be no copyright, non-copyright, copyright free. I have paid for that access, so hopefully I'm all safe on that one. Not that it really matters, but just nice to keep things nice, isn't it? So yeah, that's the plan today. So I'm going to get busy, get ready, jumping into editing. I'm actually going to move this slightly because I want to be able to see all my audio levels. That's better. I think that's better. Yeah, that looks better. I can see that better. Okie doke. So, I completely forgot. I need to turn on my text that says I'm editing. There we go. Text is on now. So, I'm also doing vertical stream with this one. Don't really know how it's gonna work. If I just move this over slightly, can I get this to fit inside the vertical stream layout? Let me just see. Okay, I can actually I can actually move it back slightly. Maybe like there. This is annoying that I'm having to like figure out where the vertical is. No, I can actually go a little bit more. Great, cool, thanks me. That's probably good. That's probably definitely 100% good. Let me just check with me. Yeah, look, it says now it just says I'm editing on the vertical stream. You're going to be able to see half my face, but I'm assuming that the main bit that you'll be able to see is monitor. I'm hoping. But I can't really fix that, but we'll deal with that if I have to. So, right, I'm going to go quiet. I'm going to get the edit started, and I will chat to you guys as and when people come by and chat to me. Okay. There we go. Now we're on camera. Let's just see how this looks. Yeah, you can see the screen. I think that's decent. That'll do for vertical stream until YouTube allows us to like move things about or at least move the framing. It'd be nice if we were able to like select a little bit and do that, but yeah, we'll see. Anyway, on to the edit. Hey, Wabbajack. Welcome to the stream. Thanks. Thank you for the comment. Thank you for the cool setup comment. I appreciate it. It's been many years of assembling. From a glance with the bowl thumbnail, I thought this is coleslaw stream. Okay. I can see where that would come from. It was supposed to be a cup of tea because I'm drink a cup of tea. I mean, I actually have a bottle of water, so it's not actually tea. But yeah, that was the idea. The thumbnail was really kind of a bit of a thrown together thing, but I might change it in the future. But yeah, hopefully you've established that I will not be making coleslaw this stream. Yeah, also my name does give coleslaw vibes. Anyway, hello, welcome. Please to stream. Right. I hate the fact that I say, right, I'm going back to stream. Just feels rude, but I'm going to go back to editing. That's what I meant. Sorry. Yeah. Any questions though? I'm here to chat. Am I a mountain person or a beach person? Ooh, that's a difficult one. I'd say I'm more of like a woodland person. On a nice day in the woods. I like that better. Mountain seems cold and a lot of effort. Beach, I'm ginger, so I burn easily. So woodland. Can I go woodland? I'm picking woodland. I'm picking a third option you didn't give me, but I'm picking woodland. Okay. Is that right? Is that reasonable? I think that's fair. But I'd probably pick beach over mountain, given the choice out of the two. Linux, Windows, or Mac OS for life, and all other gets wiped out. Well, I'd pick Windows because I only use Windows, so I'd have to go with Windows. Sorry, everybody else. Linux, I've barely ever touched. Mac OS, I've dealt with a little bit, but not really. I've dealt with Mac OS more than Linux, but yeah, I'm picking Windows. I'm picking Windows. Look, it might not be the best, but it works for me, okay? Works for me. And all my stuff. Now, if like Android was on there, that might be different because that's going to wipe my phone as well. My phone's an Android, and I don't want to have a Windows phone again. I already did that once in my life, and it was a bad mistake. Maybe Android we could cope with just an all Android situation. You can do like editing, you can play games on Android. I don't know, that would be more difficult if we added that in there. But I'm gonna pick Windows. Would I rather fly a plane or sail a ship? So I'm assuming I'm actually doing the flying. I'll change my camera, you know. So I'm assuming I'm doing the flying. I have to fly the plane or I have to sail the ship. I have to be the one in charge and the one driving. Is that right? If that's the case, I'm gonna pick ship because I reckon less can go wrong sailing a ship than flying a plane. I'm banking on me not being able to do either, so I'm going for the sort of saferest one. If that makes sense. I think that's fair. That makes sense to me. If an object is going inside the Earth, will the gravity acting on it increase or decrease? Sorry, my elbow immediately gets in the way of the camera if I do that. If an object is going inside the Earth, will gravity increase or decrease? This is a very scientific question. I'm going to go... I don't think it would change. The amount of gravity acting on it is the same. It doesn't get stronger the closer to the center you go. It's just... Right? That's why we have, like, terminal velocity. That's why we have terminal velocity, right? That's just the fastest a thing can go with our gravity, right? So it wouldn't change. It wouldn't increase or decrease. It'd be the same amount of gravity. And then when you reach terminal velocity, that's it. Although what happens when you hit the center? Because technically everything's pulling to the center of the Earth, right? So if you hit the center, because there's always that thing of like, if you fell through the Earth, you can't fall all the way through the Earth because you'd stop in the middle. How do you stop in the middle though? Is it just like a dead stop, or do you like slow? I don't know. Is this too scientific for me? This is too much. This is too much for me. I don't know. I don't know the answer. I'm going with it wouldn't change, but I don't know. Gravity will decrease and a person falling to the center will move farther from the center by the velocities falling. Gravity will decrease. I don't know. I genuinely don't know the answer. I don't know whether that's true or not. I have no idea. I've got nothing to judge that off. But I'll believe you. I'll believe you, Jack. I'll believe you. Just wanted to establish who the dominating nerd is. Don't think much of it. That's okay, you can take that title. Jack, I will happily hand you the title of dominating nerd. Happy to have you here. If I have any more nerd questions, I shall direct them to you. Thank you. Do I have a nerd question? Let me just think of one. Hang on. It's not a nerd question, okay? It's not a nerd question, but it is a question that I have been pondering for the past few days. Don't ask why. It's just a question. If you have an answer, feel free. So, vegans. Not anything against vegans, nothing against vegans, right? It's fine. But it is a question about vegans. So vegans, if you're a vegan for the reason of you don't like, you know, any cruelty to animals not consenting to do things, and us humans making them do things, etc. You're a vegan for that reason, let's say, not just because you don't like meat or something, or animal products, I guess. Can vegans, or do vegans, would they allow them to have guide dogs? Because a guide dog, if you're blind and you have a guide dog, technically, that dog hasn't confirmed that it would like to do that job. That job has kind of been forced upon the dog. So I just want to know, do you think vegans should, with that thinking, with their, you know, opinion on animals and animal cruelty and animal stuff, should they have guide dogs? Or do they allow themselves to have guide dogs? I don't know the answer, but it's a question. It's a question. Riddle me that. Riddle me that, chat. Let me know. Anybody who's willing to have a dog should have a dog, because dogs are really human-dependent animals. I'm not saying they could. I'm not saying, just to clarify, not saying they should or shouldn't. Right? Not saying they should or shouldn't have dogs. That's fine. Dogs are lovely. Love dog. Dogs are amazing animals. Oh God, man's best friend. You know, and all that. I was just wondering on the theoretics of it. if you disagree, like, it's difficult, isn't it? It's just people's beliefs, basically. If you really don't want to touch any animal product at all, therefore a vegan, I just wondered if guide dogs are okay. I mean, technically, like, I don't think anyone's being horrible to a guide dog. I think guide dogs are well looked after, and you are, you know, feeding it and homing it and looking after it very well, and it is still also a pet. It's not just a work animal. I just wondered, how a vegan would weigh in on the matter. Same with like riding horses. If you just ride a horse, you know, just go for a horse ride or a donkey ride at the beach. Do vegans, do they disagree with that? Because that animal's being forced to do a job? Don't know, just a question that popped into my head. Can't remember how, but I've been asking everyone. I've been asking all my family about it, being like, do you reckon vegans are allowed guide dogs? I mean, they are allowed guide dogs. I'm not saying you should ban them. I'm saying that they themselves, do they allow themselves to have guide dogs? Maybe they just go for the stick because they don't want to have a guide dog. I don't know. Sorry. Funny question. It's just a funny question. All right. No hate here. Love everybody. Love animals. Love vegans. Everyone is welcome. Sorry, had to close my software there for a minute because it's having a little shit fit. It's having a little shit of itself. I just wondered why. That file's 1 gig, that file's 2 gig. What's going on with this file? Yeah, maybe it just needed a little bit of a reopen. No, they appear to be the exact same. I don't know. They appear to be the exact same thing. I was wondering if I'd like messed up and recorded a really weird bit rate or something, but it doesn't seem like I have, so we'll just reopen the software and see if it's all good. If it's all good. This is actually not, this is a quite simple edit. It's the edits that are like me editing a stream down. They're the ones that take a lot of time. These ones generally aren't too bad. Let me see if it's stopped being a poo head yet. It hasn't. Why is this one being a poo head? That is so weird. I'm confused. I'm heavily confused. So, like, I don't know whether you can see this very well, but, like, you can see that is playing, and that is fine. And then as soon as we go to this bit, which is a bit I recorded another time, why video be poo now? Weird as heck. Is there a way I can do something with this? Is it my fault? Oh, maybe if I just like unlink and delete that, maybe this will help. Fixed it. Fixed it. Don't worry about it, everybody. I fixed it. It was a thing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry, I always surprise myself whenever I turn the mic back on, how loud I actually am in my own ears. But hello, welcome, amateur animations. Okay, welcome, 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 welcome. I'm actually almost finished on the edit. It's just a very, I've basically done a very basic edit. I've just finished going through all of it, and I have my rough timeline, which I should then really add some little extra bits. Right. Maybe if I just add a little bit extra here. What am I editing? I'm editing my own YouTube videos. Alright, yeah, I'm just editing YouTube videos, which I do here on the YouTubes. That is what I am working on. Today it is a review video of a controller. It probably will actually go out today as well because I'm a bit behind because it's been school holidays and stuff, which always tends to leave me a bit behind on working on content. Occasionally I get ahead and then sometimes I do not. What do I want to do? Do I want to do a blur motion? Yeah, that'll do. Yes, I think I do. This one, and then by this point it goes to 1. Oops. My bad. Do we get to see the result? I mean, you can watch the full video. That would be the best result you can see. Would that not be correct? You can watch the video later on. You can see if you can identify the video. Damn it, I'm clicking all the wrong buttons. Right, yeah, this one. Right, and then let's dial this back to give it a little bit more zoomy zooms. Yeah, that'll do for a bit of a something. Maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe. See, now this is just the bit where I'm just playing around with trying to make everything just a little bit nicer, you know. We'll go with that. We'll go with this. Okay. And then, yep. And then at this point, okay. This is where I can zoom in on my face like this. There you go. You get to see a bit of my nose. There you go. Right. That's that. I'm not sure. I might want to like lighten up this. So let me see if I can do this a little bit. Do a little bit of the old color work. What about this one? And we'll just go a little bit more gain on it. A little bit more gain on it. A little bit extra gain on it. Make it look a little bit brighter. Is that too bright, maybe? That versus that. I think that does look nicer. What about sharpening? Does it need sharpening slightly? God, not that much. Jesus. Can I just look a tiny bit? Does that look any better? That's my face. That's okay. Does this? Hmm. 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 Not sure I really like the sharpened version. Do I or do I? Do I like it or do I not like it? Oh, I will give you a. I'll give you a quick little bonus. If you're watching stream right now, there is actually a slight giveaway I'm doing in this because the controller actually came with a month's free Xbox Games Pass. So I'm going to give that away because I don't need it. So you might want to watch the video. That's a cool bonus. All right, so I've done that. There's a little edit here, a little bit of a. Yeah, I want like a dreamy music. So we'll go and find a sound effect. Dream sound effect. That's the one. Yeah, like a dream harp. Yeah. I'm gonna play this. Yeah, that one. That one. That's a good one. That's a bloody good one, mate. I've already got it. Is it saved onto Dream Harp by any chance? Dreaming Harp sound effect. Yep, okay, so I've already apparently used that before. Ooh, yeah. MP3. Dreaming Harp sound effect. There it is. Alright, and we'll whack that in down here. It's too long, but if I shorten it, it's going to be weird. Right? It's just going to be odd sounding. That sounded so stupid. You guys can't hear that, but that sounded so stupid. Alright, I'll cut it here. And I'll fade it out. That sounds awful. It's terrible when it's... Drag it out a bit longer. I'm trying to make this not shit. I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to do this. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. That was okay. What else? Alright, we'll do some audio stuffies. Make my voice a little louder. And I probably want to add some... Right, okay, I think I just need to add some music over the top, so I will go and grab some of that. What do I feel like? I feel like some lo-fi. Maybe that's too lo-fi. This is... I don't know. Well, that's quite nice. That one sounds quite nice. The problem is they're only about 2 minutes each. Okay. That might be okay. This one? Maybe. So far, so good. Don't know. Sorry. Sorry that you're just watching me say to a lot of music. You can't hear. Although it is the music that you're listening to, technically. I just need like a couple more. Okay, maybe like 3 more. Drag this to like here. See how this sounds. Yeah, that one sounds good as well. This is kind of music that I've already pre-chosen. Okay. So, welcome to the stream, not a nub. I think I'm happy with my video. Guess what? I don't know. Please inform me. Please inform me of what I should guess. What I have not guessed. While I just finish the little extra little bits. I'm editing my video too and getting distracted in the middle of it. Oh, well, I mean, that is this entire stream is me editing and then getting distracted by chatting to you guys in the middle of it. Oh my God, we're the same. What are you editing? What are you working on? Please do tell. Mine is a review of a controller which I was sent. There you go. And it probably will go out today or tomorrow, depending on if I can get the thumbnail and stuff done today. That's the plan. Right, I need to just make sure the audio level's correct. 21 is 7, I think. I want to increase the volume by 7 2 to try and get it at the correct loudness for YouTube, so that YouTube does not increase or decrease the volume. Actually, YouTube doesn't increase the volume, it will decrease the volume for you of a video if it's too loud. Oh mate, I nailed it. I nailed it absolutely. Aim for about minus 14 LUFS and go for about 14.2. So that's where I'm at. You know what I might do? I might not say this video is finished. I might, in fact, go and get some B-roll footage of the controller itself. Because I think that'd be really nice to add. And I do also need to kind of get a thumbnail, so I might not call this finished. It is finished. It is finished adjacent. It's basically done. All the editing of this is done. I would just like to get a few more bits of like close-up video photo of certain things of the controller and add them into the video. And I also want to get a thumbnail for the video. So I'm going to go do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end stream now. That is the edit. I need to get it inside because I need to wait for a parcel. So I managed to get that edit pretty much done. It'll either be out today or tomorrow, so be sure to subscribe if you want to check it out. I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who came by. Hopefully this stream has been useful to you, whether it's just for chatting, whether it's for some company while you're working on stuff, whether it's for advice or tips or whatever. That's what these streams are supposed to be about, the editing streams. It's about me sharing my knowledge with you, chatting with you, and being in the trenches with you, working on our stuff that we need to work on, whether that be our videos, schoolwork, whatever it is. It's just a pleasure to be with you guys while we do that. So hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. I will be back with more streams this week. This week for definite, we're going to be doing some Resident Evil streams at the end of the week. That will be with my brother. I'll have to set up two microphones in the office and figure that out. And we'll be doing a whole playthrough of the new Resident Evil Requiem, because we play every Resident Evil game. We've streamed a whole bunch of them, so we're going to be doing that again. So we'll be doing that at the end of the week. So towards the weekend, I will try and schedule those as soon as I can, so that you guys know when they're going to be live. And maybe might also be doing another stream with my friends Raps and Jamie. We do them every week. We've been playing a bit of Zomboid. We've been playing a bit of Star Citizen. We dither between games, but Zomboid is kind of the one that we play all three of us together at the minute, so maybe we'll be playing a bit of that at the weekend as well. So plenty more streams to come. There will be videos as usual, hopefully either today or tomorrow, and Friday. Hopefully we'll get videos out for those. So that's my normal upload, is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but sometimes I move them a day or two. It depends. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming by, and I will see you next time. Bye!